All right, folks. Many of you saw, we talked about earlier this week, the story that what happened to Ryan Coogler at a Bank of America in Atlanta in January. He goes to the bank. He's trying to withdraw $12,000 of his own money out of his account, hands the teller a note. She thinks he robbing the joint. She goes to the manager. They call the cops. So first I want to do this here. I want to first play the 911 recording so y'all can listen to what the teller, what they actually said when they call the cops. Watch this.
The customer passed me a note, and so I just told my manager I didn't feel comfortable. So he told me to call police while he, I guess, stalled for
What is
a minute.
what's on the note, ma'am?
It just says I want to withdraw $12,000. Just be discreet.
Is this an actual customer, or are they trying to rob the bank?
They had a debit card, and he inserted it. He gave me a California ID, but I was like, okay. How do you want the cash back? And he's like, just look at the note.
And he had no weapons, correct?
Not that I know of. He just has on black sunshades and a black hat.
Is he a black male, white male?
He's a black male. And every time I ask him like a question, he's like, look at the note.
So, okay.
But he inserted his debit card, and then I asked for his ID. He handed me his ID as a California ID. But I didn't look at his name because I'm just like so shook up. Like, I don't know what he's trying to do. So I just told him, give me one moment. I have to get my manager.
Okay, so none of his information was even verified. Okay. He might just want to be discreet, but I have police en route.
Yeah, I mean, he might. It just seemed weird.
Okay, I'm sorry. Now, look, this is a black woman who's calling. Y'all, she tells the cops, yo, he gave me this note. I want to withdraw $12,000. Be discreet. Y'all, here's the letter. Here's the notice. This is what Ryan Coogler, y'all. This is what Ryan Coogler gave to her. I would like to withdraw $12,000 from my checking account. How she skipped that part and called the cops? Oh, I felt uncomfortable. I didn't know. He handed me a note. He had shades on. Damn, I would like to withdraw $12,000 cash from my checking account. Y'all, roll a video. Watch what happens when the cops roll up on Ryan in the bank.
Hey, sir. Hey, man. Do me a favor, man. Come this way.
Whoa.
Put your hand behind your back.
No, back. Got it. You got it. Is there any reason y'all doing this, bro?
Give me 1 second. Hold on. Is that him with the green flag?
No, sir. Hey, what?
204, what number take?
Fellas, I really should do it. I mean,
What's going on, my man?
trying to throw money on my own.
You said what? Yeah, what's up? This your phone?
Yeah, sir.
Good job, guys.
What does the male inside have on under our black jacket?
Who you wearing under this, brother?
I got a black t-shirt on.
It's gonna be a green hoodie with black t-shirt, black skull cap, black shirt.
No.
Wait, what?
Listen to what he's saying.
Have you ever?
Oh, I am listening.
Okay. Have you ever considered speaking to them about what it is you're trying to do prior to doing?
So can I explain something to you, bro? I went to CVS out here the other day to get a vaccine. I came outside and smelled like smoke. And in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? While I was getting the vaccine.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to fuck around out here, bro. Like, I'm not saying out loud how much money I'm taking up. That's why I'm writing it down.
I'm not talking about speaking to somebody like that. I'm saying, hey, can I speak to a manager in an office somewhere? Have you ever considered doing something like that?
I'm gonna consider it now that y'all fucking drew guns on me. I was trying to take money out. But up to this point, at every Bank of America I ever gone to in my entire fucking life, just never happened.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
So y'all explaining y'all perspective, right? Yeah. Y'all the ones with guns and vests. You know what I'm saying? What's my perspective? What's my perspective?
I don't know.
At the bank, she never said it was a fucking problem, bro.
Yeah.
I said, hey, is that gonna be okay with you? She said, yeah. I put my own card in, put my own pin in. She asked to see my ID. I gave it to her. Yeah. And she goes in the back, and I'm waiting for the and then the people keep coming out, hey, they taking care of you, everything's, it's taking a little while. Next thing I hear fucking Glocks. Yeah. I hear Glocks getting pulled out. That's what I hear.
You're a Glock.
I hear Glocks getting pulled out from unholstering. Hey, sir, can I talk to you for a minute? You understand what I'm saying? So you see my perspective.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean,
how many officers you got on that?
It's not, bro.
Crystal, the man is at the bank chilling, and next thing he hears is click, click, and if y'all roll a video, again, I'm gonna talk over it. Roll the bank inside the bank. Right? If Ryan Coogler makes one wrong move, Ryan Coogler is shot. Y'all, watch what happens here. Watch, he literally, and he immediately goes here, play it.
Hey, sir. Come this way, Come this way. Put your hand behind your back.
Stop.
Got it.
Sir, come this way. Cop standing behind Ryan pulls his gun out. At no point, Ryan is not a threat, shows no weapon. Why is the cop unholstering his weapon?
It's an excessive use of force. That's clearly what this is. And I think, we've seen this policing and justice, scenarios with Black men across this country happen where it did not end, with life, with someone living and being able to tell their side of the story, being able to tell their perspective. And really, we don't know every single thing because, the full case hasn't been, discovered yet, but it really does appear that the first, discrepancy began with the bank teller and then with her manager or her manager, if it was a male or not. But really what we're seeing, for them to send in 2 armed officers and multiple police officers with guns drawn, which is what he stated, it's excessive. And this is what we continue to see with Black folks being policed in this country, is an excessive use of force. We're not innocent until proven guilty. We're presumed to be guilty, which is why we see police officers draw guns, particularly on Black men. And then you're forcing a person to react in a situation where they may be scared or have anxiety or anything. And you're right. One wrong move could mean the life or death of that particular individual. And so we should give every single Black man, every single Black citizen in this country the same grace that we gave Dylan Roof when he went into Charleston and shot up 9 people after a church service or during a Bible study. And so those are the kind of things that I want to see happen to Black people and to Black men in this country. Be given the same opportunity of presuming innocence before you're pulled, before a gun is pulled out on you, and before 5 or 6 police officers and cars surround you.
Matt, look, I don't give a damn if the teller is Black. Her trifling ass could have got that man killed because she freaked out. And frankly, she saw a Black man asking for 12 grand and she immediately thought he's a robber.
Yeah.
And I don't know if the manager's white or Black, but that's a dumbass manager as well. Because if I was a manager, I would have said, can you let me see the note? And I probably would have said, hey, fool, it says withdraw cash out of my account. Did you put a PIN number in? Yeah. Did he show his license? Yeah. Did his license match the information on the screen? Yeah. What your dumb ass coming to my office for? No, they call a cop, and that man could have got shot.
She way overreacted. Everybody involved made huge errors that imperiled his life, and I hope he sues Bank of America and gets a significant settlement, because if you bank at Bank of America, you know they have you put in your debit card and a PIN. He provided a driver's license. All she had to do was ask him to remove his sunglasses and open his mask. And she could see that's the same person that correlates to the driver's license, that correlates to the information on the screen. And if you notice, what did the 911 dispatcher say? She said, so wait, you didn't verify his information, but she still sent 2 cops. Why doesn't she say, just go get your manager and verify his information? I don't understand why the dispatcher even sent police officers to respond to this. And beyond that, why the police officer didn't just say, hey, man, we got a call. Understand you're wearing sunglasses and a mask. It's a pandemic. Just show us that you're the same person on the driver's license. He shouldn't have to do that after he's already followed Bank of America's policies to, bring up his account. But going to their guns is just absurd. It's absurd. He shouldn't have to be outside explaining himself, particularly when he's as high profile as he is. He did what any person would do wanting to withdraw a substantial sum of money.
What I'm trying to understand is, where does it state in police procedures, Michael, that you get called and when you arrive, you have there is no information. There is zero information that says that this man is a threat. So why when he turns around, is the cop behind him pulling his gun out of his holster?
Right. Yeah, I think that's an overreaction there. So I talked about this story last night on the African History Network show, Roland. And, luckily, a police officer like Derek Chauvin didn't show up, because this really could have gone the wrong direction quickly. So there's a couple things here. Number one, if people look at the article from the New York Times on this, it appears that Ryan Coogler has an alert on his bank account that gives a alert notification that somebody tries to withdraw more than $10,000. And what appears that happened is that when the alert went off, it freaked the teller out. She immediately went to her manager and advised her manager that somebody was trying to rob the bank.
But wait. Here's the problem. The alert is meant to make sure that if somebody is withdrawing more than 10 grand, you check.
I'm coming to that, Roland. I'm coming to that. But the problem is that she freaked out and she didn't verify his ID with his name on it, with the name of the account, and he also gave her his debit card.
Fire her ass. Fire her.
So it's like, I've never managed a bank before. I managed a retail management a retail management store, and there's a process that you have to go through to verify certain things, and you got to go through that process before you call the police.
Fire her. I don't care if she black. Fire her. If you too dumb, you can't read a note, and then you can't check an ID, and you can't figure it out, you should not be. If you that scared, take your ass and go and work somewhere else in the bank, go on in the back office. You should not be dealing with people again. But you see the video, the man could have been shot. This could have gone a different way. And what people also don't realize, the cops did not just cuff Ryan, they also cuffed his 2 boys who were outside waiting on him. And I'm saying all that happened, they were all in the police car, and that's foul. It's foul, and I'm sorry. Her ass need to be fired. I'm glad I ain't got no Bank of America bank account, but I can guarantee you this here, I'm gonna find out what the hell that bank is. I'll be damned if I'm gonna get some money out the ATM at that Bank of America. If you got a teller and a manager who's that weak to call the cops in that situation. Back to our Roland Mark Unfiltered video in just one moment.
Time to be smart.
Roland Martin's doing this every day.
Oh, no punches!
Thank you, Roland Martin, for always giving voice to the issues.
Look for Roland Martin in the whirlwind, to quote Marcus Garvey again.
The video looks phenomenal, so I'm really excited to see it on my big screen.
Support this man, Black Media. He makes sure that our stories are told.
See, there's a difference between Black Star Network and Black-owned media and something like CNN.
I got to defer to the brilliance of Dr. Carr and to the brilliance of the Black Star Network.
I am rolling with Roland all the way.
Honored to be on a show that you own. A black man owns the show.
Folks, Black Star Network is here.
I'm real revolutionary right now. Roland was amazing on there.
Stay black. I love y'all.
I can't commend you enough about this platform that you've created for us to be able to share who we are, what we're doing in the world, and the impact that we're having.
Let's be smart. Bring your eyeballs home.
You can't be Black-owned media and be scared. You dig?